Hey, what up, Big Rat? 3, 10, back at it. Quick thoughts on ECW. Okay, the show starts off with what everyone knew was coming. Teddy Long says Hardy is now on SmackDown and not on ECW. I mean, come on. Who didn't see that? And also, Jack Swagger loses his title belt, and that's the theme of the whole night, and trying to find his title. And, I was thinking to myself, could Jack be a transitional champion? Could he be there just to give the title to Dreamer? Because if they literally wait till like June 6th or whatever the date is, then to me that's not a transitional champion because he's been there for 6 months. But I don't know, I don't buy him as a real champion. I still think he's just there to give the title to Dreamer. Unless he loses to someone and that someone gives it to Dreamer. Or Dreamer can win it at Mania. If Dreamer wins at Mania, then he's totally a trans champ. But like Edge has been a transitional champion almost all his career. I'm sorry, but like most of his title reigns lasted 3 weeks. Some served no purpose whatsoever. I know there were some that WWE went one way and they decided, oh wait, no, we should save that, and then went another. But still, Edge has not had a title reign more than 4 months. That was one time in 2007. When he got it in May and he lost it in like July. That's it. Oh, wait. He also, the other one in 07, where he won it at Armageddon and kept it till Mania. I guess that was 4 months. Some people like to call it 5 because technically WrestleMania was at the end of March, but I don't buy that. I still call it 3 months. But maybe even 4, but that's the most I'll go. Every other time, and there's like half of his title reigns are like a few weeks long. Come on, the one he just had at Survivor Series, his first one ever with Cena, the one where he lost it to Punk after he beat The Undertaker. Yeah, and then you had the 2 that I mentioned. See, he's very, 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 he hasn't had that big title run like Cena had, or that Batista had, or that Orton had, or that Triple H had this last year. And that's why I still buy him as a champion, but I don't think I can ever buy Jack Swagger as a champion because he's so young, ever. At least not now. Give it some time. And then Ricky Ortiz fights the Boogeyman. This was really weird. The Boogeyman like hits him, and he goes over the top rope, and Ricky leaves. Could this be a heel turn? Cause Chris Jericho, I read his book, in my top 3 books, by the way, with Have a Nice Day and The Death of WCW. He said that his career started when he became a little sore loser and a whiner and chickened out, and he asked the fans for forgiveness, and they gave it to him. And then he did it again and again and again, and they didn't forgive him last time, and he turned on the fans, becoming like one of the most comedic, talented heels in WCW history. So yeah, I think Ricky might turn heel. I think this is the start of many weeks when he's going to be like running away and begging for forgiveness. And we'll give it to him, and then 1 week we just won't, and he'll turn his back on us saying it's our fault. Finlay beats Burchill. Come on. That was so obvious. And then this one kind of pissed me off. Henry beats Dreamer. I didn't like this at all. You're trying to build up Tommy Dreamer to be a champion. I know. He still has 6 months. But most people think he just might do it at Mania. I mean, who wants to wait 6 months on like a pointless pay-per-view? Or you can win it at Mania where it actually means something. So why in the world would you have Tommy get, squashed here? I mean, not squashed. It was actually, like a 10-minute match or something. But still, I wanted him to, if he wasn't going to get the win, then I wanted him to either the match done by DQ, at least wanted Atlas to interfere. See, if Atlas interferes in some form, hitting Dreamer with the chair, his credibility goes down, but it doesn't go down a lot. This was a clean loss to Henry. I know Henry's a big monster, but you're trying to build up Tommy as a champion. So, I know he already is a champion, but he hasn't been in a really long time. So yes, for everybody who had to see him wrestle for the hardcore title and wrestle on Heat for all those years in WWE, yes, our credibility for him has gone way down. So yes, I don't think any fan buys him as a true champion yet. So they're trying to get us to re-believe that he's a champion, yet he has to lose cleanly. He should never lose clean, ever. I don't think anybody should ever lose clean if they're going to get a title in the future. They should, if they're going to build them up to get a title, then they shouldn't lose clean because that just makes them look bad. But it's not that bad. Also, Henry had a backstage confrontation with Swagger, which led me to a theory that maybe Swagger's not going to be the one that gives it to Dreamer. Maybe Swagger might give it to either Henry, maybe Finley. You'll see why later tonight. And they give it to Dreamer. Yeah, I think Finley's obviously not going to give it to Dreamer. That obviously makes no sense. I don't know. And to me, I think I don't know. I think the right person to give it to Dreamer might be Henry, because Swagger had a feud with Tommy for like 3 months. Henry has been destroying Dreamer for like 2 years now. I swear, like 2 years, he's just been kicking his ass, killing him in every single match I see them in. At least Tommy looked credible to win, like his match with Swagger in the what's it called, Extreme Rules match. But not against Henry. Against Henry, he just got his ass kicked every time. So maybe let's do this thing where Henry's the champion again, which I really don't want to see. But and Henry goes, "I've been destroying you for a long time. What makes you think you can beat me now? I own you," stuff like that. I wouldn't mind if it's Swagger. I want it to be Swagger because Swagger's the better wrestler. And they do have a feud. I just think there might be a little bit more history behind Henry and Dreamer. It turns out that Hornswoggle's the one that stole his title belt, and that when he was going to give it back to Swagger, Swagger pushes him off, and then Philly charges after him, which I guess I'm okay with. And hits Swagger with the title belt, knocking him out. It's so obvious they might do a Finley-Swagger feud. Obviously, Swagger's going to win. Unless, like I said, my theory is that maybe that he loses it to Finley. Come on. How many times in the past few months? Let's see. William Regal really only held Intercontinental title. He didn't hold it that long. He didn't hold it for that long. Edge, a month. Hardy, a month. These are for any title. See if there's any more off the top of my head. Oh, Kofi Kingston and Punk only had it really for 2 months. They got it like really late October, and they lost it early December. So yeah, that was also a short title reign. There's been a lot of short reigns. The only people who really have been up there for a long time are Shelton Benjamin. It was Beth Phoenix until she lost out. So yeah, I wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm not even kidding. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Swagger lost the title pretty quick. It wouldn't bother me. It might bother me a little, even though I've always wanted. Ever since Philly lost the U.S. title, I've been wishing for him to win any WWE title. And I know the ECW title means nothing. It means less than the Intercontinental title, in my opinion. But still, Philly winning that title, he'll still be recognized as a world champion, whether we like it or not. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if Swagger just drops the belt to Finley, and Finley drops it to Henry, who drops it to Dreamer. Although most likely it's going to be Swagger drops it to Dreamer. I'm just saying, this is just a possible theory. So don't go in my comments saying you're such a lunatic, you're such an idiot, how you think that. This is a possible way. Like how many of those people thought it was almost impossible that the attacker was not Christian Cage. Well, it wasn't. So be open-minded. I think that's it. I'm going to get some more videos out. I'm going to do some more DVD battles. Send in requests. All of my subscribers, RKOKid89, Radius 2X, PNR Wrestling. Send in requests for DVD battles. I have a lot more than you think I do. Give me any 2 DVDs and I'll do them, okay? If I can't, I'll send you a message back saying I don't have this particular DVD, but try again. I also have book battles, don't forget. I have a lot of wrestling biographies. Easily, I'll do a book battle in seconds. They're a lot of fun for me to do. They're different. Big Rat, 3, 10, and I'm out. Peace.